Good morning, my friends. I don't know why I always say it like that. Friends, you are my friends, not my weirdo friends. Anyways, I just saw a billboard for a car. I couldn't tell. It wasn't one of the big three. It wasn't a well-known car brand. I think it started with a K. I'm driving on the freeway, so I didn't obviously get a chance to really look at it, because by the time I realized what I was looking at, it was too late. I was already past it. So it is 7:05 in the morning. I'm on my way to work. I was listening to Gary Vee. I turned it off because that particular episode wasn't resonating with me, and it was kind of irritating me, if I'm being honest. So I turned it off. Sorry, Gary. So anyways, I see this billboard, and it said something about perpetual motion, something, and I'm like, what even does that mean? Like, for a car, is it always constantly moving? What? I don't know. So I thought that was interesting enough, but then shit got weird. The next is a digital billboard. I guess aren't all billboards digital nowadays? It switched, and instead of saying perpetual motion or whatever, it said solar powered paint. And what? Solar powered paint? First of all, how? Like, paint is paint. How is it solar powered? And assuming you have solar powered paint, which apparently is a thing. You can paint your house with solar powered paint. You learn something new every day. So you paint with solar powered paint. How the energy that gets absorbed by the cells in the paint, how does that fuel a battery? How do you connect that? I don't have an idea. But I am so intrigued right now. I want to paint my life with solar powered paint. I want my car to be painted with solar powered paint. I want to paint my apartment with solar powered paint. I need to find out more about solar powered paint. I just like saying it. The episode of Gary Vee that I was listening to was a Throwback Thursday replay of an interview he did with Tony Robbins, and I think the reason that particular one was annoying me is because Tony Robbins is like a very high energy guy, and he's like trying to like get all this information in, and Gary Vee is a super high energy guy, and according to Gary, the time was short, so he kept cutting Tony Robbins off, which makes sense. But especially if you're a person who has a habit of rambling, as it seemed to me Tony Robbins may have a problem with, I just couldn't listen to two high energy people, high energy talking, and then cutting each other off. It was driving me nuts. Anyways, I'm exiting the freeway. I think I'm going to invest in a thing to put my phone elsewhere, so I don't have to have you guys see me turn the steering wheel. Okay. But they were talking about investing, and while investment opportunities in my world are non-existent, I don't have the money always to pay the bills every month, let alone set money aside for investing. But now, going back to solar powered paint, I want to invest in this shit. Guys, the future is now. I have a student in the class I'm getting ready to go teach I'm at a red light, writing about how, whether or not flying cars will be a thing. And I have students often write about the practicality of interplanetary space travel, flying cars, like where technology is taking us kind of stuff. Will humans ever live on another planet? Whatever. And I learned a lot of really interesting stuff about the direction that technology is moving into on the large scale. But it's little things like solar-powered paint. So, you guys don't know this because I haven't talked about it before. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. In my world, in my mind, everything that we are doing in this life should be moving us one step closer to Star Trek future. Don't judge me. So, I'm thinking about flying cars, thinking about when are humans going to be able to travel between planets, and stuff like that. That's awesome. That is, yes. But I want to talk about the implications and the possibilities for solar-powered paint. I mean, is it expensive? Is it affordable? What is its greater impact on a person's electricity consumption? How durable is it? If I use solar-powered paint, am I going to have to repaint every year? What can I paint with solar-powered paint? I'm mad intrigued, and I know what I will be doing today when my students are doing their in-class activity. I will be researching solar-powered paint because holy shit! So that's just what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Guys, the future is happening right now. Like, another thing that Gary Vee always talks about is how, like, we are living in the greatest time. Like, right now, everything in the world, in like broad, big picture, right now, we are living in the best time. It may not always seem like that, but we are. And that's true. There's a fair set up over here. There's a giant ass Ferris wheel. It's all sparkly. Ooh. Saw bright colors and I got distracted. We're living in this awesome time, and not only are we living in this awesome time where, like, the internet is this amazing force to be reckoned with, we're living in a time with solar-powered paint. Why don't more people know about this? Yeah, so that's my little chat for today. I got other stuff I want to talk to you guys about, other things to say, but for now I'm going to leave you on the idea of solar-powered paint while I finish driving to work. It is now 7:13 in the morning. I'm making good time today. I don't know why, but I'm making good time. I'm feeling good today. It's going to be a good day, guys, and I will see you all so soon. I love you all tremendously. What's some kind of crazy, weird technology that most people haven't heard about that you know about? Or what is a piece of technology that just blows your mind, regardless of if it's like the fucking telephone? I don't care. Because that blows my mind too sometimes. Tell me what your favorite crazy, or what you think the craziest, most insane, amazing technology is. I want to know. I want to talk about it. I love technology. All right, so guys, peace. Have a beautiful day. The sun is shining here anyways. And I love you. Mwah.